So this past week I went to the Goodwill outlet and I picked up a few pieces. So I have 22 items I want to share with you. These are pieces that I will be selling on Poshmark and eBay. And I have to be honest, if I sell each of these items for at least $30 each, I will profit over $600. And I only spent $37 on all of these items. So if you want to see what I picked up to resell, definitely stick around. I'll be right back. Hey guys, what's up? It's Vicky. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I am a clothing reseller on Poshmark and eBay, and I make videos here on this channel that have to do with thrift hauls and brand research videos, Poshmark sales, tips and tricks, and yeah, just a lot of different videos. So if you would like to subscribe, I welcome you to do so. I put out content every single week. So here, our outlet charges $1.89 a pound. And on Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays, everything is 50% off. So we pay about 94 cents a pound. All of these items, I believe I got on a Tuesday. So that was not 50% off day. So I paid $1.89. Everything I'm about to show you cost me $37. And honestly, from some of the items that I got, I think that was extremely reasonable. So let's go ahead and check out some of these pieces. So the first piece, I'm just going to get right into it and just show you these. These are Manolo Blahnik. I'm hoping to get between $60 and $80 for these on Poshmark. I haven't checked comps on eBay yet, but I definitely will be listing these on Poshmark first to see how they do. Alright, so the next pair that I picked up were these Ambrosia booties, and these I'm hoping to get about $50 for. The last ones that sold that were not new with tag sold for $55 on Poshmark, and new with tag sold for $95. So we'll see how this does. There are none currently listed in this size or color. Alright, so I went to high school in the 90s and I graduated in 99. So I hung out with a lot of people who were skaters, and these shoes, Airwalks, were super popular whenever I was in high school. All the guys wore them, not these necessarily. So these are like a lace-up sneaker boot, and I'm hoping to get about $30 for these. You know, they do need to be cleaned up. I need to wash the laces. Looking at comps on Poshmark, the majority of these sold between $20 and $40. So I'm going to try really hard to get $30. I think I can probably get that because there are none currently listed. So I have hope. Okay, so the next item that I picked up were these Allegrias. So I love picking up these, especially the ones that are like the Flower Power. I don't know if you are familiar with those. I will put a picture of those right up here. Those ones are amazing. If you find them, they typically sell really, really quick. But these ones are a size 37, and they are a beautiful, like a springtime type of clog, and these are in brand new condition. I do not believe they have ever been worn. If so, maybe once. But I mean, they are extremely clean. So I'm hoping to get about $35 for these, at least at the bare minimum. I am going to list a little bit higher and see what I can get on Poshmark, but I thought that would be a pretty good price for these since they are in new condition. Alright, so the next item are these Nikes. These are the Nike Zoom Windflow 5s, and they are like a gold and beige shoe. These are a size 8.5. And I'm going to try to get about $30 for them. I may end up with about $25 because they are Nikes. They're kind of a basic model. But I did see a lot of them like this sold for $30. So I'm going to set my price at about $35, maybe $40, and see. They do need to be cleaned up a little bit right here. So I'm going to make sure that I get these cleaned and washed before I list them. But yeah, I'm hoping for $30. Alright, so the next pair that I picked up are these Vince Camutos. These are the Alley, and these are in excellent condition. These were in the Nordstrom bin full of shoes. They still have the little spot where the Nordstrom sticker was. I don't think these were worn either. Honestly, I do not believe these were worn. There's no wear at all on the bottom sole. Nothing on the inside. And these are size 8.5s. I'm hoping to get about $30 for these. A pair similar to them did sell for $30. So that is what I'm going to try to get. So this bag is, I'm assuming, a designer bag. I've never heard of this brand. I see where some people wrote that it was sold at Anthropologie, and then of course I found it online and it sells for hundreds of dollars. I cannot find this exact bag, but the name of the brand is Caterina Lucci, and I'm hoping to get at least $50 for this bag. It may, you know, be around the $30 mark actually, but I'm gonna try for 50. It is a bucket bag, and I'm not really sure how you're supposed to, I don't know if it's supposed to be like this, but it is a small bag. It is laser cut. It is a navy blue from what I can tell, but it's really nice, very soft Italian leather, and the inside, all of the hardware has Caterina Lucci on it as well, and it does say it is genuine leather. So we'll see how this does. I've never seen this brand, I've never picked it up, and it is a very small bag, so I mean, I don't expect to get hundreds for it. We'll see what happens. So the next bag I may end up keeping for myself. I'm still debating, I don't know yet, because I have been wanting a nice leather backpack. So this is Marco Bugiani. I think I said that right. I don't know. So it's Marco, I'll show you the name. Well, let me show you the bag first. So this is the bag. It's just this black leather backpack, which is nice. This style of backpack typically does pretty well. I mean, recently I just sold just a kind of a basic sling bag, a very light leather that I got from Savannah's Bins. And I think I sold it for like $32, which is a lot for a bag that's it was so light and small. So this one, I mean, you can feel that it is quality. It's nice leather, thick leather. It does need to be, you know, shined up right here. That's easy to do with some Doc Martin Wonder Balm, Balsam, whatever you want to call it, that stuff. That will clean all this right up. But the bag is really pretty. It also has a zipper compartment back here, which is very handy. A lot of storage. So this is the label, and I'm hoping to get at least 50 for this bag. I am going to set it higher. There are some bags by this brand that sold for very little, and there's some that sold for 30, 40 bucks. So I did not see this exact bag, so that makes me feel like I can probably set my price at whatever I want, because I'm the only one who has it, and we'll see what happens. But if it doesn't sell for over 30, I will be keeping it for myself. So that is this. So this bikini, let me tell you, hundreds of dollars. It retails for hundreds of dollars. I found this in the very bottom of one of the bins, and as soon as I saw it, I was like, okay, that's got to be worth some money, because it's just weird looking. Typically the weird looking stuff is, you know, pricey. So this is the top, and some of you may already know what it is just by looking at this. And I will show you the bottoms. Cute. Are they not the cutest? These are size mediums. They are this really nice, I don't know if you can see the texturing, like a textured material. Mauricia Swim, and I'm hoping to get about $70 from Poshmark on these. So there are some listed like this set, for over $100. And I've seen some that have sold just like these for over $100. But the majority that sell as a set are selling in the $70 to $75 mark pre-owned. So I'm definitely going to get these listed tonight. That would be nice to get these sold ASAP. Really lucky find. I definitely don't mind selling these. The next item is a Kate Spade bag. So Kate Spade, I don't do too hot with Kate Spade stuff. I still pick it up, especially if it's at the bins, because it's really cheap. I found a lot of Kate Spade things at the bins this last week, but it was shoes, and it was just one shoe. I couldn't find the match. You know, they spread them all over the store. So I did see this bag. It needs to be cleaned up a little bit. It is kind of a cream colored leather bag. I think it is missing, well, I know it's missing the strap, the main strap. So it's just a little bag. I won't be able to get too much for this. Honestly, probably 15 to 20 bucks. More than likely, that's what I'm looking at for this bag. But I think some of the other items will definitely make up for that. So we will see. I just sold a bag very similar to this that had the exact same lining on the inside with the little circles. But this is a great bag. It needs to be cleaned up just a little bit. That's it. All right, so now we're getting into the clothes, and this one is Joseph Ribkoff. Now, I have had really good luck with Joseph Ribkoff in the past, and then I've had some of his stuff that sat for a long period of time, but eventually did sell. I think right now I'm sitting on a dress by Joseph Ribkoff. Really nice dress. I think I cross-listed it over to eBay. Has a few hits on it, but that's about it. So this is the label, and I'm hoping to get about $30 for this. I see a range of items like this that sold between $30 and $45. So I am going to list about 40 to 45 bucks and see what happens. But it has like a shiny sequin patchwork type thing going on. All right, so this is an Anthropologie piece, or it is sold at Anthropologie, and it does have a shirt underneath, which I'm not going to even pull this out. But this is the shirt. It is an Eva Franco top, and it has the tank top that is attached by a little plastic clip. But this one is sold at Anthropologie, and let me see if I can find the label to show you. There's the label, and I'm hoping to sell this one for about, I'm hoping between 35 and 40, but I'll be okay with 30 if I get that. I know some Anthropologie pieces don't sell for over $25 now. There's a lot of oversaturated items. However, this top is not really oversaturated. I believe there was like 4 just like it listed, and to me that's not bad. You know, if it was like 50, that'd be a whole nother story. Next item is this Roxy. This is a size medium, and this is a jacket. I'm hoping to get about $35 to $45 for this jacket. It is like a hoodie, kind of a fake denim look to it. Really soft and stretchy. I think it'll do well. It retailed for $99, so I'm pretty sure I can get 30, at least 30 out of it. But yeah, it does have the tag still. Alright, so this is a Show Me Your Muumuu, and this is like, it's called the Magnolia Festival sweater. I think that's how you say it. But this is what the label looks like. For this one, I'm hoping to get about $35 to $40 for it. It's this pretty open knit, kind of an open knit, like it's not a tight knit. So it is this pretty, very long tunic-like type sweater. Would look really cute with some leggings. There is a little flaw on it right here where just a little bit of string has come out, which I can probably loop that back in. But besides that, that is all that's wrong with it. And it is a size small, you know, so that's another thing that's wrong, which is really tiny. But there's not too many like it listed. So we'll try that one out, see how that one does. The next item is by Joie, or Joey, as I used to call it. This is the label right here. And I am hoping to get about $50 for this. The last one like it sold for $50. So we will see. This one is like a blend of cashmere and wool, nylon and rayon, and it's style number 483-8033. But it's like a color block cardigan. It's a really cute little cardigan, and it's a short sleeve cardigan. So we'll see. So I will get that listed soon. Alright, so this next piece is a Free People movement, FP movement. This is the North Shore hoodie. There are none in this color listed. So this is what it looks like. Just like a green hoodie. I do need to sweater shave it, but I cannot find my sweater shaver anywhere. So I might end up having to buy a new one. But I cleaned my entire room here where I do my photos. Couldn't find it here. My computer room, couldn't find it there. My bedroom, I couldn't find it anywhere. So I'll find it eventually. It's somewhere, you know, it's somewhere. So this is what the label looks like for Free People movement, and I'm hoping to get about 35 to 40 for this sweatshirt. From comps, it looks like I'll be able to get at least 30. All right, so the next item is this dress by Tibi. So I'm hoping to get about $35 to $40 for this dress. It's got these big grommets on the V-neck, and there's also some on the sides. It's a pretty navy linen blend dress. So it is long sleeved, and we'll see how it does. I don't really know. Tibi in the past has just sat for me, but it was also the style of the item that I picked up. So I did find one dress like this on Poshmark that sold for $25, but that was just one dress. And I'm definitely going to set my price a little bit higher just to see what I can get for. I don't know why, but that dress kind of reminds me of the beach. Somebody explained to me why that reminds me of the beach, but it does. Alright, so the next item is a Rebecca Taylor exclusive dress. So Rebecca Taylor exclusive is sold exclusively on Rebecca Taylor's website. I do not know what this dress is called. I could not find any comps for this dress, so my pricing is going to be kind of, you know, mid-range, $50 range, something like that. But this is the label, and like I said, I'm hoping to sell it for about $50. 40 to 50 would be good with me. It is this pretty lined dress. So is this turquoise or teal? I don't even know. Is that the same thing? I don't know. It has like a drawstring waist, kind of a mesh lining. Where are you? I thought it was a mesh lining right here. And the back has a keyhole, and it does have pockets. So it does have pockets. I would say it's about knee length. It's a small dress, and it's kind of a satin feeling. It feels like silk, but it's not silk, it's polyester. So I'm not sure how this will do. I wish I could find another one like it. Once I get it on the mannequin, more than likely I'll be able to use Google Photos or Google Lens and find one similar to it to kind of get an idea of pricing and all of that. But I'm going to try to get about 50. I found a little tiny stain. What is that on? That's on the arm. So yeah, there's a little stain I found. I should be able to get that up. I should be able to get that fixed. If that's the only thing that's wrong, then we're good, because that looks like food. It looks like food. We'll see. I don't know. Okay, so this is a Lane Bryant, and it's a jacket, because why not buy winter coats in the summer? Because, I mean, they're going to be needed here in a few months anyway. So puffer jackets always do really well. They usually have a really good resale value. This one I'm planning to get at least $40 to $45 for. I will set my price higher. There are none like this listed, and I could not find but one that sold. So it just has a fur-lined hoodie, and the hoodie does detach from the coat, and then it's just this black puffer. It has some pockets on the front. No flaws. It's basically brand new. It's really nice. So I will probably set my price at about $75 just to start, and then I will slowly drop my price down. And it'll probably sell in a closet clear out day, more than likely. Alright, so we've got 3 items left, and this is one of them. This is Mink Pink. This is a sweater that the resale value for Mink Pink isn't that great. I have things in my closet from them, but the sweaters that I've picked up in the past have sold pretty quickly. I have a jacket, and it's just sitting. But anyway, this one was pretty cool. It's kind of like a street art type sweater, and it did have the tag. It's new. I mean, it's just new without tag. It's really interesting looking. I think it's really pretty. The colors just kind of stand out and like call to you. So I am going to try to get 30 for this. That is my goal, and yeah, I'll get that listed soon. And the last 2 items. This one is going on eBay because this brand sells quickly on eBay for me. This one is Fresh Produce. This is what the label looks like. So hopefully I'll be able to get around the $40 mark for this dress. This is the Pinstripe Mika dress, and it's got like a twist back with a open little keyhole. Just a pretty blue striped dress. That's it. Like, it's just a basic cotton dress. Fresh Produce dresses do really well. The prettier the print, the more money they make. I think the first dress I picked up, I will link it up here. I want to say I sold it for $75. It'll say whatever it was, wherever I put it up here. But yeah, Fresh Produce has done really well on eBay, and this dress particularly on Poshmark, there's only one listed for like $79 when they only retail for $75. So I don't know if they're going to sell that one anytime soon. But anywho's, last piece, Madewell. So these are the Flea Market Flares. This is the label for Madewell. That's what all of them look like. And these are size 24s. This is the style name. And I'm planning on selling these for about $40. That's about the base price for these anymore. I remember when I first started selling on Poshmark, right when festival season came up that next year in 2019, everybody was selling out of these because this is what everybody who was going to Coachella was buying. Maybe not necessarily the black ones, but I mean, these are just sitting in the back of the bins. I was like, well, dang, these are in really good shape. Like, there's some, they need to be washed, but besides that, great shape. Just a smaller size, but it's okay because they are high rise, and I think it'll do okay. So yeah, this is the last piece. Okay, so those were all of the items that I picked up to resell on Poshmark and eBay. And like I said, I'm hoping to get at least $30 for each item and make over $600 profit. So I will talk to y'all in my next video. Have a great day, take care, and stay safe. Bye.